Welcome everybody to, I don't want to say an old name. We're going to change this up. This is now known as the Working the Knee podcast. All right, we're going to go with the name change. The heel turn is no longer, we have turned heel on the heel turn. So
go figure.
Hopefully this makes it easier. If you miss an episode and you want to search for us online, you can go type in Working the Knee and maybe that'll pop up. There's a bunch of heel turns, less confusion, and we're going to start fresh now with Working the Knee. Everybody cool?
Yep, I'm cool with it. I've been pushing for this for the past couple of weeks now. I feel like it rolls better off the tongue. And honestly, now you can type in Working the Knee, and you'll get if you don't find us, you'll get all of Charlotte Flair's videos. So I'm excited.
Oh man, it was a trick the whole time. I fell for
it. It was catching up to us, talking about me and Henderson's age, Man,
I fell for the old Charlotte Flair trick, huh?
Yep. Hook, line.
I am, of course, Big Rock TV. Back once again with the homies Don, Josh, and B. Kelly. And normally we have a fourth, but once again, we may see him make the hot tag and come in a little bit later. But shout out to JT nonetheless. All right? Josh, what you got for us today?
Okay, so I was thinking first episode of Working the Knee would be a good opportunity to start and take a reflection, or let's do a reflection of not just the heel turn in our best moments, which there aren't that many. So let's go ahead and take a look back at the first half of the year, because believe it or not, gentlemen, we are at the center. We're in the middle. We're moving onward to the second half of 2021 already. And my God, the time is flying by. I can't believe it. So I got a few the best and worst categories for you guys. Okay. And ahead of time, you guys have not seen these. You guys have not heard. I didn't even message the group chat with any of these categories just to see, first of all, if I know we're all getting older, let's see if our memories are still kicking like they should be. And then secondly, sometimes we just come up with better ideas just when we're just, free thinking it and coming right off the hip with it. So is there any category either one of y'all would rather start in, best or worst? Or should I just give y'all something?
What you got, Brian?
Rapid fire it, man. I'm game. Whatever.
Oh, let's do that.
Well, they always say give some good news first. So we've had some pretty decent wrestling, even though we've still been in the Thunderdome era. No fans for the most part in WWE. AEW getting fans back and everything like that. So what I want to start with for you gentlemen is best pay-per-view of 2021 so far.
I'm going WrestleMania. It was the fans were in the stadium. Like that was enough to get the feeling back. It's not just the action in the ring. Sometimes you gotta get the full environment. And even though there was delays and everything, and it was 2 nights, still the fact that there were live fans in the arena, to me, it's a no-brainer for WrestleMania.
That's kind of a toss-up because there's been for sure 3 really good ones across brands, honestly. But I guess we'll have to give it to WrestleMania still.
Still WrestleMania? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets kind of
a be like, take over. No.
Yeah, I feel like it would be WrestleMania too. I feel like that one's, again, slightly easier to call just because for me, it's a toss-up between WrestleMania and then Double or Nothing. But Double or Nothing, again, just incorporated the full fan setting back. And you just, no matter what the match was, even if it was like, a little bit buns at the end, it was still the crowd interaction made it pretty much, I don't know, like gave it top marks. But that was just because we, hadn't seen fans in forever.
Yeah, we missed fans.
So looking forward to getting fans back going. But since we all picked WrestleMania, second round of the question, night 1 or night 2?
Night 1.
Night 1.
Night 1?
Easy.
Yeah,
easy.
That's easy.
Okay.
No.
We already know why night 1 won. So
see, you guys were calling night 1 immediately as soon as we were in our group chat and everything like that. Y'all were calling night 1 was a win. There was no way they were going to top it or be very difficult to top it. I like night 2. I did like the main event of night 1 much better, and that's going against the stack 'em and pin 'em.
Did you just disobey the tribal chief?
The tribal chief was on night 2.
I know, but you said you didn't like the main event.
No, he's the reason that I prefer night 2. I just think
you said you didn't. Let me call the tribal chief, right?
Please. He's still running from Edge. You better watch that.
He's gonna turn our next week. Our podcast is called Head of the Table.
The head of the table pod. I'm sorry.
Head of the table podcast can't do anything about it. No, let me take it back. It was a better moment. I think the moment was a lot better and more meaningful. WrestleMania Night 1's main event moment. But no, I definitely prefer night 2.
If next week y'all see me like this, I get choked out on this side of the screen. You know what happened.
And you will be honored. You will be honored to have that happen.
Yeah, I'd love it. Please kick my ass a little more.
Harder.
That's starting to sound freaky.
We're starting to work our way up the knee. All right. All right. Well,
rubbing the thigh.
What's up?
Rubbing the thigh, episode 34.
Good thing we don't get any sponsorship or monetary value. We'd be done at this point.
Yeah, it'd be over.
6 minutes in, we're fired. All right. Well, let's go to the opposite spectrum of that. But I'm not going to have you name a whole bad pay-per-view because, I mean, personally, in my opinion, there haven't really been like an entire pay-per-view that was just awful this year so far. So let me just get the worst either moment or ending you guys can remember from pay-per-view so far.
The ending to a pay-per-view or like a match at the pay-per-view?
Either will work. That's why I said moment because I feel like off the top of my head, I can think of what my ending is like, but it was to the whole pay-per-view. So if you have one that's match specific, that will also work, but it has to be on pay-per-view.
You go ahead, Brian. I gotta think of it.
This is actually really easy. The last pay-per-view coming out of the Thunderdome. What the hell was the Shayna Baszler Alexa Bliss bullcrap? Apparently voodoo powers are back. I don't know. Papa Shango or something.
I guess they had to try it one final time before we get fans back.
Yeah.
And it still didn't take.
No, yeah. I'm not buying this at all. I'm not buying the Shayna Baszler I'm not really buying the Shayna Baszler thing either.
Yeah, they're completely ruining her with everything that they're doing. I mean, you got to think, 2 years ago, Survivor Series, she went over Charlotte and Becky. And now we're here 2 years later, and what the hell is this?
Yeah. It was Bayley and Becky.
I kept thinking it was Charlotte and Becky.
Okay. It was Bayley. No, because Bayley was a SmackDown Women's Champion.
That's right.
She was saying, "How come you guys keep overlooking me?" It's just Becky and Shayna. It's like no, because that's when Shayna was a vampire, I think, too. Or
but yeah, she bit the back.
Was that?
Oh, yeah. Biting people. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. A la Gangrel throwing it back.
Wow, man, you're old enough to remember Gangrel. How about that? How about that, man? You did your homework today.
Remember?
He had the top 10 greatest entrances appear on his Facebook feed earlier.
And what's it? The New Day when they cosplayed the Brood, that was fire.
Yeah,
that was awesome. That's probably as close to seeing Gangrel in real life as I ever got. Was Big E.
Man, the worst moment. I can't think of a worse moment on pay-per-view. I mean, I do not like the Shayna and Alexa thing. I feel like that would be a good match if it wasn't for the voodoo shit right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if it was regular Alexa and how she used to operate as a heel versus Shayna, I think that'd be a great match. I think they're messing it up. Off the top of the head right now, I'd probably have to say, and just because it's fresh, Rhea and Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they put on the kind of match that should come from the talent involved in that match. Like that should be a upper echelon kind of match. And it just was kind of like, what am I watching right now? Why is this? What is this mid card match doing in the main in the title match slot? That's what it felt like. It felt like main event.
Because I had some pushback again with JT over that issue because I thought it was a really good match. I think the only thing that made it bad was the stupid ending.
Yeah, the ending ruined the entire thing.
The ending ruined it. I think if Rhea had hit the Riptide clean and picked up a win, that would have been a classic. That probably would have been it would have been Rhea's best victory, but it would have been one of Charlotte's best matches, at least on the main roster. Because I was watching that, I was like, these girls are working it. You loved it. Charlotte finally started working the leg.
I did love that. I did, and I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's the ending that threw it off.
That's all it was, and it wasn't like if she had DQ'd herself in a more not realistic manner. That's not what I'm trying to get at. But like if she had a more traditional with a steel chair or the ring bell or the title belt or something like that, then I'd still be mad because of course they're not going to let us have a clean Rhea Ripley win. Yeah. But the stupid table that I've seen Randy Orton literally drop people's necks on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, how many times have we seen this happen throughout the history of these tables? And all of a sudden we pick now to call this.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? Women can't do, and this is something that kind of sucks. And if, like, Charlotte's dad is notorious for getting himself disqualified by the quick uppercut to the nuts, right? And women don't have that disqualification, and they can't do that disqualification. There's only so many disqualifications that, like, have you ever seen a woman? I'm gonna hit her with a low blow, and that's gonna end the match.
No, I don't even know if that would count at that point.
Yeah. So what other disqualifications?
What they need to bring back though is like the foreign object thing. Like just pull out something from under the ring, or hey, your tights or whatever. Deck them, and then the referee will be like, "Hey, what was that?"
Women don't even pull the from the trunks.
Yeah,
like can they not? You can do that.
Yeah,
or reach in through the bra.
You don't see the checking that before a match.
So mainly the one. I'm not trying to be nasty or anything, but mainly the ones that are got bigger ones. You can hide. You can hide brass nuts in there. Not trying to be nasty, but I'm saying like you can hide. It can work.
More options. You got more options.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at here.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're going with. Okay, I'm gonna move away from that before you. Man,
let's talk about the
foreign That was quickly devolving.
I just want to see different options. Like it's got to be. Oh well, we're gonna hit him off with the chair, or we're gonna get counted out, or Flair hit somebody in the nuts. It was like his main go-to. He had different ways of doing it. He would do the donkey kind of kick. He kick you from you grabbing him like this from the back, and he just kick his leg up and drop you. Like they got to come up with a similar kind of method for the women. That's all I'm saying. There's got to be another way for them instead of the cheap. I'm just gonna slap you or pull the ref or something. Kick somebody in the nuts. Or, I mean, not in the nuts, but...
There you go, women. Just kick them in the balls. Get yourself disqualified. Not like Cartman right now from South Park. So, what do you mean women don't have balls? That's what you sound like right now.
Bayley needs to start carrying some brass knucks. Pull them out. She has pockets. Bayley has pockets on her pants. Bayley can pull them from the pockets. Damn it! All right, we can go on.
All right,
but she has pockets.
See, you were worried about us going on tangents and not having enough time.
It's always me.
Anyway, my worst ending for a pay-per-view. Thank you. Take it back to what was it? January, February. Revolution, the fireworks show instead of the explosion.
Oh, I forgot that was this year.
That was my
man.
Yep. That's why I said pay-per-view ending, because that was what came to mind immediately for me.
Yes, that is the right answer.
Yeah, I think if that explosion had gone off, it probably would have been one of the coolest things we'd ever seen. But unfortunately, because of the way it did happen and went down, left me wanting my money back. I don't usually bitch like that, but I wanted my money back after that one.
Damn, I forgot that was
a great Goldberg beam, though.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have set up. And I love that JT isn't here for when I do talk about my Jon Moxley love. But that would have set up a phenomenal Jon Moxley return, probably here in the next couple months. Since congratulations to him and Renee, they had their baby girl. I think it was.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Yep.
Also, congratulations to the Rhodes family.
To the Rhodes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Also, first child of wrestling.
18 years from now, it's about to be on. It's gonna be on here. And with the Seth and Becky baby too. Oh man.
My goodness,
it's gonna be on.
I cannot wait.
And now they literally did give birth to CrossFit Jesus.
Yeah, it's about to be on and popping here some years. I can't wait.
Goodness. It's gonna be looking so. My kid's gonna have such cool role models to look up to.
Yeah,
they better be into wrestling too. Otherwise, they're not staying in my house.
Get your ass out.
I was talking about in about 18 years from now, we're going to be still talking about Karrion Kross.
No.
Yeah,
next topic.
Only good thing. That's actually that's a good segue. I love
it. No,
it's not. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's a perfect segue. Because my next one for you guys is best either return or debut from first half of 2021.
Best return
or debut.
Christian.
Oh, okay. So Christian, Royal Rumble or AEW?
Ooh.
I gotta say, I'll let Henderson go with that one.
Yeah.
I kind of like I like the moment of the Royal Rumble because him and Edge and oh man, you're back and the hug and
yeah.
But maybe AEW. I give it to Christian in AEW.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's a better one too, just because of the fan reaction made it a lot better than just Thunderdome piped in cheers. But the Royal Rumble debut, man, that again almost brought me to tears.
You have a thing for Edge and Christian.
I didn't even know that.
It's like it's coming out now. The last few years, it's.
I didn't even know I did. Growing up, I hated them both.
Those guys make you emotional, man. There's something about those two that's doing it to you.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Brian, what you got? Best return or debut?
Best return, probably a couple months ago, had to be the return. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say Ted DiBiase, just throw some people off. No, it really I'm going to have to go with the Christian one as well, but at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Because you had that moment where you had Edge and Christian in the ring at the same time. I felt that made that had a better feeling than anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. See, for me, I was going right where you were going, and I probably should have stated this a little bit differently. It didn't have to be a superstar or a manager or anything like that, because what I'm going with is the best debut. Well, no, actually, I'm going to go with best return. And that's I think the $1 Million Championship coming back when it did. I think that's so far the best. Because Christian, yeah, that's awesome. I love Christian, obviously.
Does Samoa Joe count as a return?
Yes.
I did thoroughly enjoy that for his first.
I did love that return.
That was a great return.
The other one I could throw up there, even though it was for one match, was the return for Morrow on an announcing team for one match.
That was awesome.
You just didn't realize how much you really missed that till you're sitting there like, damn, he was great.
He definitely was. And see, Raph didn't even watch that match.
Which match was that?
Omega versus
Rich Swann.
Rich Swann, yeah.
Did I watch that?
I don't
think I watched it as it happened. I didn't watch it as it happened.
Did you go back and watch it?
I think I went back and watched it online.
Yeah, because I paid for that one because that was the first time I ever seen cross-promotional brands title switch like that. So I had to be there for that. I had to see that.
I want to say I did go back and watch that one. I didn't watch it. I definitely didn't watch it as it happened, though, for sure.
Okay. And I think that actually was the debut of W. Morrissey, old Big Cass.
Yeah, because he filled in for because what's his face got injured, so he was filling in. Oh my God, why am I forgetting names?
I don't remember.
I'm old. I can't remember people's names no more. I'm old.
Right. He was in a Violent by Nature, though. Right?
Yeah.
Or Violent by Design. Excuse me. Which is Eric Young's group in TNA. Impact.
Eric Young. Yeah.
Yep. That's who it was. Yeah, I filled in for Eric Young.
He tore something in his leg or something.
That was just cool, like on an emotional level, just to see him all his demons and stuff like that, and be able to come back from that. Yeah. That was awesome to see. Even if he did come back as a heel, there was no way anybody would have booed him if he had come back at that time.
Yeah. Now we're just waiting for Enzo to show back up.
Yes.
I want to see it, actually.
If there's one thing I'll give Enzo credit for, Enzo was a hell of a mouthpiece. He may not have been the greatest thing in the world in the ring, but the man could talk.
He could take bumps like a champ and get the hot tag, and that's what I loved about it.
By taking bumps like a champ, you mean running into the bottom rope?
Take a little too good sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you're a little too dedicated to the crowd.
Yeah, you gotta take it easy sometimes.
I can't say anything. I literally watched Big Cass lift him up onto his shoulders, and he actually they were two people on top of each other still wrestling. It was the weirdest damn thing in the world.
Yeah,
they were facing American Alpha. This was at a damn. I watched this match at a music festival.
How sad is that team? How sad is it that we don't? They were a great team, American.
They were, but I mean, you have to look though. Gable's still out there wrestling, but that's it. There's no more partner anymore because his career's over.
Yeah,
which sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that sucks. But
give it 7 years.
I imagine they didn't split him up. He got hurt.
You think it's going to be one of those ones that he can bounce back?
I don't see why not. If Edge and Christian can do it, I'm sure old big head Jason Jordan can get back in there. He got a neck like my thigh, so I think he can bounce back in there.
That's probably why they put him as Kurt Angle's son, because of that neck.
Oh yeah, they knew he wasn't gonna break his neck. And then just like father, like son. Anyway, like I said, you and your damn tangents.
Hey man, that's what keeps the show going.
That was a group effort right there.
Yeah. I mean that and the fact that nobody pays us, we just kind of do this for fun.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get.
Yeah. Keep grinding. So opposite spectrum again. What was the worst return or debut that you guys saw this year?
I'll let you go first, Brian.
Damn, that's like a two-sider right there, because what at one point it was good, the other point it was bad, but then again I don't watch enough of it to know if maybe I'm off or not. But a couple weeks ago when you had Vicky Guerrero show up, 2 weeks ago, Vicky Guerrero show up for AEW, I was like, I didn't need to see her with that damn excuse me crap again. But on the flip side of that, Andrade debuted right after that. So, but I can't stand Vicky.
I will fight you on that. Vicky's excuse me shit that has me. That gets me heated.
I legitimately just I have your channel. Screw that.
I love to hate it. I cannot turn my volume down low enough, and she is still on my screen, and I love it.
Yeah, I can have that thing muted, and it's still loud.
I just realized that I messed up on my best return. Can I change my answer?
I mean, I guess
it's Jimmy Uso.
I was waiting for you to say Jimmy.
Oh my God! How did I blank? How did I blank on that? Oh, I failed. I failed the test.
Oh my God!
It's Jimmy.
Out of every
It's clearly Jimmy. Like, how did I fail? He came back and he's instantly in the best storyline in all of professional wrestling. And right now he's got the subbing for his brother. It's clearly Jimmy. It's the Usos. You are back and you're working for the tribal chief. Your answers need to change too, or else next week you might not have a job here.
Next thing you know, you're going to say, "Oh, Apollo Crews coming back as Nigerian. That was great."
That was great, and we'll get into that.
Oh,
It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy.
It's not Jimmy. Jimmy might actually be on my short list for worst.
No, it's Jimmy. Jimmy's best. Christian.
No. For me oh wait, did you give a worst yet?
Oh, worst.
yeah.
I don't really have a worst that I can think of right now. It was almost about to be fucking Big Show, but he hasn't wrestled or anything yet, so I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I don't really have a worst that I can think of right now.
I see for Mark Henry buys them salmon suits. I need one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one in 5 years when I retire.
Still holding you to it.
I'm putting my rank on it, man. My stripes.
Gonna have that thing ripped off real quick. Yeah. You got to hit the commander over the head. Hit him with that world's strongest slam.
Yeah. You think it's that easy? I got a lot left in the tank. No, you don't. Demote it. Hey, I'm retired.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a worse that I can think of because.
Okay.
Give me some returns. I can't think of.
So I can think of so up until just recently, it was going to be Andrade just because it was so lackluster. I feel like he deserved a much bigger. First of all, he deserved at least some music to come out.
That part sucked. Yes, the fact that him and Mark Henry didn't have music upon their.
Yeah, neither one of them did.
But he got a good pop though. I didn't think it was lackluster. It's just he didn't.
I just thought the pop could have been a lot more for who he actually is because Andrade. For me, Andrade is top tier. He's A+.
Yeah.
I think he deserved a lot more. At least like we all agree, a theme song. But hopefully they get him a good one. I assume that's why ready yet. Yeah, that's why I assume it wasn't ready yet, or Tony Khan hasn't bought the rights to whichever song he wants yet.
Yeah.
Which I love that TK does that.
As long as it's not La Bamba.
God damn it. But no, just recently you sent me the video, Ralph, Karrion Kross showing up on Main Event.
Oh, I didn't even want to bring that up.
I feel like that was a test for something.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying it was a test, like I guess for some reason they wanted to see them. The people backstage for like SmackDown and Raw wanted to see them in action live. So I guess they don't watch NXT, but
it's stupid.
Vince does not watch NXT. We know that.
Yeah. So they wanted to see him and Bronson Reed live, and I guess they just toned it down just cause it's not it's not like an official debut. Technically it is, but it's not like official main roster debut. So they probably didn't really care about all the theatrics and didn't have like the smoke machine and everything set up. So that's what I'm hoping anyway.
I don't nothing against Karrion Kross. Like I know we give him shit, but I don't want to see Bronson Reed go up to the main roster.
No, not at all.
I want him to stay down in NXT. Mainly because if you got some weight and you go up to the main roster, for one, you can't. It's like they want you up there, but you can't be fat in the main roster.
Yep.
Like your attire is going to get changed instantly. He's going to come out in the singlet. He ain't like a fuller singlet.
Okay.
He ain't gonna be able to have the thigh meat showing like he does now. They're gonna cover that. He's probably gonna be wearing some Kevin Owens shorts. It's so. Look at what they're doing to what's her name, Piper. That just.
Oh yeah. Switch it up. Worst
what are you
debut.
talking about? It's Dewdrop. That ain't Piper.
Yeah. Worst debut. Switch it up. It's Dewdrop. Poor thing.
There it is. Eva Marie is the worst return. She looks great.
Yeah.
She looks great.
I didn't even register that return on as a guy.
She looks great.
Yeah.
I'll give her that.
I
But
do
if that's what the goal was to bring her back so she can look great, then damn it, they passed with flying colors.
I'm
But-
Sorry,
sure
I gotta go on a tangent real quick
that's
though.
literally the goal.
We talked about Karrion Kross showing up, and they toned down his entrance and everything, which is like a big part of his character. And like, I hope they use this like for some weird reason on NXT for like Adam Cole to talk shit about him, because that's what he did. He called him, without any of that, you're nothing. For me, all I need is them to ring the bell, and I'm something. So, I've gotta show my boy Adam Cole some love.
I hope none of them go up.
No,
Karrion can go up. Let them ruin him. But
no, shut up.
and all these guys, no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we don't get excited for call-ups anymore. We get worried.
Except for this Karrion.
Yeah,
I'm cheering.
I'm
cheering
here.
that-
I'm here for Karrion. I'm here for you, Cross.
No.
You got some support on the show, regardless
Exactly.
of what.
There, yeah,
Lance
Regardless of
Archer
Raph
White.
and JT.
I'm starting the John Moxley Karrion Cross support fund.
Give
No,
me-
whoa,
give me
whoa,
John
whoa,
Moxley
whoa,
any
whoa,
day.
whoa. We take that John Moxley thing out of there.
I will be taking up donations every week.
Look, don't tell JT this, okay? But I don't personally have too much of an issue with Moxley. It's just funny that he signed his belt at that WrestleMania. He didn't do anything to me. He
I'm
just didn't.
surprised he never erased it off of his
He's kept the belt. He didn't wipe it off or anything.
Yeah, can't you like get some like alcohol and rub it off?
Yeah, you can get rid of the signature. He's never done it.
It's just so he can have an excuse to hate.
I
That's what
don't
it
think
is.
it bothers
He's a
him as
hater.
much as he makes it out to me. Like, secretly, he's like, I'm glad he signed that belt.
Like, for example, Ron Simmons signed my belt, right? And it was the only belt I had at the time, so I'm carrying it around, and I accidentally like sweat a little bit, so it smeared it. I was like, "Oh no!" I stopped. I put it away. That belt's like retired because the bottom part of his signature smeared. So I was like, I don't ever want to touch this belt ever again. So if it could get smeared just that easily, just from my sweat, I know if you got a towel and some wipes or something, you could get rid of that signature, and he never has. So there it is.
I told you, you guys are just haters. You just need something. You need proof and reasons to hate, and that's fine. That's fine. But you brought up a good one, the titles. So that goes into the next category: best title change of the year.
Bianca, Sasha. I
With the
would like to say, I'm a Miz guy too. I would like to say Miz getting his second run, but I'm not giving that to Miz. It's Bianca all day.
Okay, Bianca.
I'm gonna go a little different. Still gonna keep it in the women's category. As much as I love Io Shirai, I gotta give it to Raquel Gonzalez.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Big Mama Cool.
Yeah.
We ain't got no love for the Almighty.
No men getting this. We're
That's
getting
fine.
the love.
I didn't go with I actually stuck with in the women's division also, but I went with Dr. Britt Baker. Finally picking up a belt that looks like an actual championship belt and not a bracelet.
Yes. It does look a lot better. A lot better now.
Just blowing up. They did nothing else to it except enlarge it, and that made just a world of difference, a huge difference.
I agree.
So
Bring back
and
Divas title.
I think those really are the best 3 title changes of the year. I don't think I love Bobby Lashley, man, and I love Miz. I love both of them, but those 3,
I think
wrestling. Those are top 3.
Did Big E win the IC belt this year, or
No,
did
he won in December. He won.
Okay, that's what I was getting ready to say. If Big E had won it during the year, then I would have said maybe Big E could have made that list. But
he won in December. Apollo winning is cool too, but not over the women, man.
no.
When did Omega win?
This year? Oh no! Wait, the AEW title?
Yeah.
December, because it was Winter is Coming.
Okay. Yeah.
But he did win. At the same time, he did win the Impact title.
He did win the Impact title.
I'm still going with the ladies, man.
I am too.
I would probably say in the order that we said it too.
I'm going that too, honestly. And I love me some Kenny Omega, but I think just the women's. I don't know. The women's division title changes have just been super impactful, even though WWE released every one of their women's roster.
Yeah. Only one that I mean, Rhea's is probably lower on the end of it, but still.
I wouldn't put Rhea over Bobby.
No?
No, because even though he took it from the Miz, right? It was still like indominant.
Yeah, the way they set up Bobby beating Miz, that was like really good because you had that lumberjack match where he just decimated Miz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
would Bobby be fourth after the women, the top three women?
I think so. I think we could give it to him. Yeah, because what are the other title changes? The U.S. title. Not really feeling it. The SmackDown tag team title. I do like Ray and I do like father and son. First ever father and son tag team champions.
Okay, I could go with that.
I'm about to be a real dumbass here, but is Sheamus still the U.S. champ?
He is.
Yes.
His nose is broken.
Honest to God, I've just forgotten who had it.
Yeah,
his nose is broken, but he's still the champ.
Yeah. Yep. And the Raw tag team division's just been buns, so it hasn't really been much. Yeah,
AJ's been wrestling singles matches and they ain't done shit, you know.
Yeah.
They need to take the belts off of them. I think Raw, outside of Lashley, needs to hit the reset button. Like every other title. Nobody excluded. Lashley keeps the belt, reset everything else below that.
I mean, we're gonna come up on SummerSlam, so hopefully we do that. And then Money in the Bank coming up. Well, they better not do my boy Bobby like that.
You know what sucks? Money in the Bank is here. It is
in Oklahoma.
It is in Fort Worth. It is 2 hours away, and I'm not going to be in town when it happens. I will be driving back from California when it's about to happen.
Some people say you don't do enough research for your podcast, Raph. I don't know who says that, but they might be right.
Why would I not do enough research?
It's me. I say that. You have Money in the Bank in your area, and you just...
Yeah.
Sometimes I just think yep.
The trip was planned before they brought back live fans, man.
Missed opportunity.
I couldn't just be like, no, I can't go now.
If they were real wrestling fans, they'd understand, which I assume they're not.
Yeah, they're not. I am.
Yeah.
But I can't just be like, you guys go to California by yourselves, and I'll just stay here and go enjoy some wrestling. I'm gonna do that.
I'm going back to live wrestling at the end of next month. So I'm pretty excited. Even though I'm not necessarily excited for the roster that will be there at the event, it's still live wrestling.
Yeah, you can't really beat that.
I get the Monday Night Raw squad.
Could be worse. You'll get to see the Almighty.
Maybe.
Hopefully they hit the reset button when you're there.
By the end of July, no, not a chance.
Oh, no, no reset button for you.
Yeah, they're going to be in town at the end of July.
Yeah, we're locked in till August.
Yeah.
All right, then. We've been doing the same thing. So opposite side of that, what's been the worst title change? Or if there wasn't a worst title change, worst title reign so far this year?
Worst title. The worst anything. Ooh, we forgot Miro.
Oh, yeah.
Miro's top 5, for sure.
He's you would say number 5 for Miro? He's number 5?
I could give Miro number 5. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Miro is the best thing going right now. Honestly, God, he's been golden.
Yeah, I just when I think about it though, I think about his title change. I just see Darby Allin darting out the ropes and hitting him on that match.
That was awesome.
A great moment. Oh man, worst the U.S. title situation.
Okay,
who had it? Riddle beat Lashley before. I mean, he didn't beat Lashley, but the
triple threat match or whatever, the famous triple threat or 4-way or whatever. Yeah,
it came off of him to go to Riddle, and then Riddle lost it to Sheamus, and now Sheamus
very impressive bro kick, by the way.
Yeah,
I think a beauty.
Yeah, it was.
not so much that Sheamus is a bad champion, but it just is. The U.S. title situation is trash right now.
Okay.
So I'm going with the U.S. title.
I'll give you
I think everything else could be the Intercontinental title change. Great, not mad at it.
Yeah. Yep. Thought so.
The women's Raw title could have been a little better situation, but I'm not mad at it. The women's tag team, yikes. But yeah, the U.S. has been the most disappointing one. AEW has been doing a good job over theirs. I don't have any issue with any title changes that's happened on AEW at all.
Nice.
So
Keep it up, AEW.
yeah.
I'll give you a two-parter on this one. Worst title change had to have been opposite y'all. I wasn't happy when Big E lost the title to Apollo. I was pissed because of the way it was done and everything like that just pissed me off. Because you had twice already, and now we're going to get a third match, and then he drops the title to interference. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Worst title reign so far is hands down Rhea Ripley. So
Okay.
Not impressed, huh?
Nah, it's been horrible.
Yeah, I mean they haven't really been. First of all, we don't know if she's supposed to be a babyface or a heel.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's just been not squeaking by, but now it just seems like she doesn't think that she can beat Charlotte, which is all we want. We all just wanted her to beat Charlotte in the end, and now they're booking her to make it seem like she doesn't even think she can beat Charlotte fair and square. So yeah, it's getting kind of messy on that Raw women's side. I agree with you on that. For me, I went with I'm going with most disappointing. For me, it's going to be the NXT tag team titles. I'm not. Are you guys feeling MSK? Like I think you want us to.
Really, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
You like them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not I don't think I'm a fan. Like they want me to be like a fan of these two. Like are they supposed to be like funny goofballs? Is that like kind of?
No, they're just exciting high flyers. I mean, that's pretty much how I look at them. I don't really consider them like goofballs or anything.
The promos they cut are very childish.
I mean, well, we're if I was that young, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's just what I'm thinking of. And like in NXT, they let you do however you want. Pretty much, fly by the seat of your pants. But I'm just not. I think every time they face an opponent, I want that other tag team to win. I wanted the Grizzled Young Vets to take it from them.
I like the Vets.
I love the Vets.
Yeah.
And then just recently, I wanted Legado del Fantasma to take it.
I'm glad you said that and not me, because I would.
I wanted the Mexicans to pick it up.
I would have never got that.
You got me. Yeah. So I don't know. I just think those two, their title reign just. I know they're supposed to be baby faces, but it just doesn't feel like it's working for me. And who knows? I've heard theories that maybe they'll switch to the heels at Great American Bash because they're going up against Thatcher and Ciampa. And
I mean, do we really consider them heels? I don't know.
Who? Thatcher
and Ciampa.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah, people love them so much that they might actually start booing MSK during the match.
Yeah.
The old double turn.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I love to see it.
Yep.
I just say the U.S. title because it's so like there's no real direction. Like with at least with the Rhea situation, all right, she's in this feud with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They have other people have been made to look better due to their feud. Like we got Nikki is in a much better place than she was before their feud started, right?
Yeah.
Something good is coming of their feud, even though Nikki's reign hasn't been the greatest. But Sheamus isn't even wrestling right now. Granted, he's injured, but now we got Humberto back, we got Ricochet back. It's just kind of like they're just buying time for some reason.
Props to Ricochet finally getting a W.
Yeah.
Yeah. His one for the year. He gets one every year.
Yeah.
That was like number 2.
He'll be back on main event. They don't like him that much.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Well, all right. Well, we got all that. So yeah, next one is best gimmick. Best gimmick of the year.
Nikki. No, let me stop.
Yeah.
I don't mind her new gimmick, by the way.
I miss the old Nikki so much, and it just pisses me off, man.
I do miss the NXT's Twisted Sister.
Yeah, she would roll in psychotic as hell, and like, what happened to that? It was great.
Can't keep punching herself in the
right. Yeah, she's beating the shit out of herself more than anybody else.
Yeah, she's whipping her own ass. She don't need to keep doing that, man. You get tired before you get the match.
Yeah, I was scared when they did announce the superhero gimmick, but apparently it's her idea and it's something she wants to do. So I'm not mad at it.
It worked with Hurricane and Mighty Molly, and it got those people over. Let Nikki do it.
It definitely did. It definitely did. Now we love Gregory Helms.
Yeah, because you take away the Hurricane gimmick. That guy does not have a career. It's a wrap for him.
It's a wrap.
Oh, we're going back to the Sugar Shane? No, we're good.
No.
Yeah. No. Okay.
And rest in peace, Rosie, but that helped him too.
Yeah.
So I was like, give Nikki a little bit of credit right now, but that's not my answer.
Giving her a break.
I want to say Rusev. I really want to say Rusev's gimmick right now is working. The dude is a monster. Like, he feels like the old the way he came into WWE when he was just squashing everybody. He feels like that. And I always hated that they started making him seem like he could lose, even though, he was crushing the New Day, before they were New Day. He was just destroying those guys before. But I hated that they made him change to be like, oh, he can be hurt and knocked over, and he's not a Bulgarian brute anymore.
Yeah.
So I like powerhouse dominant. I'm gonna cut a promo and tell you how much I'm about to whip your ass, and then I'm gonna come out there and actually whip your ass. Like I love that.
Yep. I like him too.
Best gimmick so far this year. That's tough. That is tough.
You want to say Nikki.
No.
We all deep down want to say Nikki.
No.
You coward.
Man. This is gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. I'm actually gonna say
the answer is
no, it's not that. I'm trying to think though if that happened this year, if it was the end of last year. That's my problem. I don't want to.
A week ago.
No. Shut up. I was actually going to say the gimmick that the grouping now that you've got of Gargano and NXT. Like it was a little slow starting, but it's turned really good. But I wasn't sure if that was the end of last year that happened or if it was this year.
I don't know. I'm not sure either.
It feels like it was the end of last year.
Would it have been the end of last year? I think it was the beginning of this year because it was Austin Theory came back at a takeover dressed as
both Austin Theory and Indy Hartwell just kept showing up during stuff. But I keep thinking now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I wonder what is that stupid Halloween show? Was it a Halloween show that they ended up announcing? Well,
that's when he first showed up in the screen mask.
Yeah.
But it might have been. Yeah, it might not have been.
It was end of last year. It was. He came back and.
We all our phones. We could have checked this out.
It was.
Yeah, mine's sitting over. I'm not
September. No. I'm sorry. It wasn't September. It was. Well, he came back to NXT in September. December they started appearing as the
way.
So.
Damn.
Yeah, end of last year.
Damn.
Okay. Well,
I'll disqualify that. Oh shit.
I would say if you really can't think of anything else, we'll accept that answer.
No, there's other stuff. I just wasn't.
Just Nikki. Just go ahead and say Nikki.
No, shut up.
Man.
We're gonna debunk every single other one of your answers until you have no choice but to say Nikki.
No. No, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. If that's the case, I will continue to stick with my answer, even though it's invalid. Because it's the end of it.
Because
we gotta say Nikki.
So Brian's answer is Nikki.
Yeah. Did not show up. Did not put his name on the test.
If we want to get into it, I would probably say Cameron Grimes.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I like that.
The millionaire Cameron Grimes thing has been hysterical. I love it every week he does something on NXT. It's been great.
He's starting to become my new favorite person on NXT.
I've always liked Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There's a ladder match with LA Knight, which LA Knight's been really great. I was really worried about that gimmick out the gate, but he's been fantastic. But no joke, when he grabbed that big golden ladder, I'm sitting in front of my TV and like, to the moon.
I don't like that they did the doubles turn.
He's just too popular. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, he's just
I don't like it. I don't like it. I like Cameron Grimes' obnoxious heel. He's like borderline Miz. Like he's maybe a little more obnoxious than Miz. So like
maybe, but he's way more likable than the Miz.
Is he?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's not hard to be more likable than Miz.
Yeah. Absolutely. I hate you. I hate you tried that. For me, I think overall it's probably gonna have to be the belt collector gimmick. I think that one's just for me.
I thought that was too obvious of a pick, so I didn't want to say.
That's why I think. I mean, sometimes when it's right, it is obvious. I think that's the right answer. But I'm gonna give a quick shout out, and I've talked about this, and I will defend it to the death. I thoroughly enjoy Apollo Cruz's Nigerian gimmick. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's I get it. When it first came out, there was a lot of kind of eyebrow raising and a little bit of hesitation with it. But just be honest, he's doing the best work he's ever done.
Yeah,
right now. I still don't know when I'm gonna get my spear versus spear match.
I don't want to see that spear. I don't want to see that one.
I'm fine if he keeps bringing it down. He hasn't used it once, which is a little bit strange in my opinion. But no, I think first of all he's cutting promos like I never knew he could cut as this Nigerian gimmick. And if we really want to get down to it, I mean, like aside from the fact that we already knew that he had an American accent, there's not much of a difference between his gimmick right now and what they had Kofi do when he first joined. Just put on a different accent and do a different character, maybe a
boom, boom.
Yeah, which was the dopest thing to a 10-year-old.
Wow,
that's really showing age. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think I was like grown ups and had careers and shit going. This guy's getting ready to feel great.
I had to have been 12 minimum.
I'm in the Air Force already at that time.
12 or 13. I'm trying to help you guys out now.
Jeez, man. Yeah, keep raising it so I can feel younger.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Tweener years, That's what I got. But yeah, quick shout out to Apollo Cruz's gimmick right now.
That would have been my number 2 pick. And I initially thought of him, but man, Rusev is doing some good work right now.
He's doing great work. Yeah, definitely. And
I'm trying not to be black biased. Like I'm really trying not to.
Yeah. You try, but you're just very unsuccessful.
I've been very successful this episode. None of my there was Bianca was like
and you can backtrack. You might not always be black biased, but when you're not black biased, you're Samoan biased.
I am Samoan biased.
So you can backtrack to pick a Samoan.
Damn it.
I mean, 3 out of the 5 answers, you can't be mad at that. That's only 60%. You're doing great, Raph.
I'm working on it, man.
Yeah, you're doing great this week. All right, let's go ahead and we'll just let's end it on a high note. We're about to hit that hour mark. We'll end it on a high note. Best match so far of the year.
Sasha Bianca. There it is again. Damn it. There it is.
Didn't skip a beat.
I think we just saw one of the best matches of the year on NXT. And if you guys didn't watch it, Kyle O'Reilly versus
Kushida?
our boy Time Stopper. Kushida, yeah. That was great. Great match.
I did not see that. I
need to go back and watch it again for the 3rd time because it was great.
Well, hopefully he does
that. Was this week's NXT.
What's up?
Was it this week's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they introduced the new faction too with Roderick Strong.
Yeah, with Roger, I saw that part.
Right. Yeah. Quick shout out. If that turns into a really good faction, hopefully it's not straight up. What's it called? Undisputed Era 2.0. As long as it's not that, I'll be cool with that. That'd be a good. Was it honorable mention debut or return?
Yeah.
Honorable mention. Okay.
It's the history, man. It's Bianca and Sasha was a big deal, man. It was like I don't get emotional very much, but I was watching that like, man, that's one of those moments where that could be I got 3 daughters, and for for my eyes at 36 now, that had never happened in their lifetime. Now that has happened, and same for the president situation in my lifetime up until I was 28. That never happened, not 28, 20, 25, 24.
You were
that
old.
never happened, right? In their lifetime, it's happened. They've seen black president. They've seen black, vice president. Not a woman like is so. Not that Sasha and Bianca was on that level of.
I was going to say, I love that you put black president, black SmackDown Women's Champion, right there.
Bianca's a big fucking deal, right?
Yeah, my bad, Bianca.
A little bit more important than Kamala.
Got it.
No, it's not on that level, but it's just like, man, I was trying to think when they said that had never happened. I was like, man, Jazz and Jacqueline never main evented anything, or like, man, but you got to think like back in those days, it was Trish and Lita that was dominating everything. So, or Mickey sneaking in at the bottom of that time frame.
Yeah, she came out a little after.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, it was just, and the match was good. It was a really good match, really, really deserving of the main event. So there's nothing I can put over that at this point. We'll see what happens when we get full stadiums and the full fans back. If anything can top that, but that's match of the year for me. It's not gonna be close at the end unless something just comes in and just destroys it.
I'll give my women's honorable mention that we all forget about: Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa.
The unsanctioned one?
Unsanctioned.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yep. That was actually going to be my pick. You stole my pick.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
You stole my pick. God damn it. No, we forget about it because it was unsanctioned. It didn't count. That's why we forget about it all the time. No, that match was amazing.
Yeah.
And just to see, like you guys were saying, like how far like women have come from Trish and Lita, who, even though they were putting on hell of matches, we're still in the bra and panties era, to these two putting their faces and heads through thumbtacks and tables, which I know women have been doing it for years and everything like that, but to get it on the actual like national television level that we got it at, that was, and then they did it like, and then not just like them doing it because they're women, they were just great at doing it. Didn't even have to be that they were women. They were just fucking killing it. And I was scared for both of their lives and mine as well. And I'm fine knowing that both Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker are harder women than I will ever be.
Yeah, I will do those matches ever.
I would never. Not at all. I don't like if my toenails get a little too long and clip the edge of something. That's it. I'm down for a week. So
nope, we're good.
Yep. Calling into work. No,
yeah.
But
so our overall consensus for 2021 is that the women are fucking killing it. That's been like the theme of this show. Is the women. I might have to change the title of the show if "Working the Knee" / the women are killing it in 2021.
Yeah, we should just at this point just weekly just come up with a new name for it. Just whoever we have to please this week, let them know like, hey, we're thinking about them. So next week we're definitely gonna have to make up for the Roman Reigns slander. Because
you know how the women are killing it so much that Charlotte got a shout out on this show. Like she got praised on this show. That's how good they've been doing this year.
That's all I ever wanted. My time here is done.
It's never going to happen again.
I concede the rest of my time to you, sir.
Not in 2021. This is not going to happen again. There was Charlotte's praise for
I'm going to watch this episode at the end of the year, right before we do our end of the year episode, and we'll see if we can't get Charlotte Flair a little bit more praise by that point in time.
No, bro. No, nothing.
No, nothing. We'll be sitting here like we'll be sitting here at the end of the year. She's 16-time women's champion, and I'm just going to sit here like, really? Did nobody else deserve the title?
Charlotte is not a 13-time champion. Charlotte is a 12. She is a 11-time champion.
You die on that hill, Raph. You die on that hill.
Who counts the tag team titles?
I don't, but you.
And then how do you count them changing a title to a different title as a title, like a different title reign?
I don't know.
They changed the Divas title to the Women's Championship, and they count that as a different title for her.
Well, the reason being is she had to win that triple threat match for it.
She was already the champion.
I understand, but
they were taking the title.
The Divas, and David, I hate that I'm defending her. But the fact of the matter is they're taking it off of her so they could give the new title out.
She defended the title. She didn't get stripped of the belt and then say, "Hey,
damn it!"
No. We're going overtime right now. He walked in to WrestleMania 32 as the champion. All they did was say, "Hey, we're starting a new era. This is the new belt after tight." Not, hey, we're stripping you of the title. She still walked out with a belt.
No, because she went from being the Divas champ, which they got rid of, to now she was the Women's champion.
It's the same show. That's the same show. It was the same champion. I'm not counting that. She is an 11-time champion. That's still good. Why is 11 not good? Why are we going to add 2 more?
Love it. I love 11. I'll give it. You settle for 12. I don't care.
Yeah, 11 is fine. Listen, hey,
I'm not trying to say she needs to have it, but I'm just saying that still we're looking at. I would not be surprised if, like, at some point in time they just like, oh, we're going to give her 4 title reigns this year. Why?
Please, God, no. Please, no. Give it to Nikki Cross. She deserves one.
She'll get one. She'll just end up losing to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Who knows? You know, next time Charlotte has a loss this year from Nikki running away from her.
Nikki should be the one to dethrone Rhea. Mix it up a little bit.
Can I change any settings? Can we just change it to Charlotte Flair podcast?
No, it has turned into that.
Yeah, even
Bianca and Charlotte podcast.
Yeah, even if it's a Charlotte slander, she's getting most of the airtime. So,
all right, so let's go ahead and no more Charlotte talk. The 11-time champion.
I want to make a good shout out real quick that nobody ever needs to forget about the Fashion Files. Go back and watch it. I cannot believe they did that.
Oh yeah, yep.
There was a lot of
AEW.
There was a lot of low key releases this week, man.
Yeah,
I didn't realize Killian Dane got released until earlier today.
Yeah, and then outside of him, it was like all of NXT. What was it? Not NXT. 205 Live almost was.
Like, yeah, they almost wiped out 205 Live. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
How do you have a cruiserweight division? You just got rid of everybody.
I think I honestly I don't know what they're gonna do with like NXT. Just needs to turn the cruiserweight title into something else. You know, like you got your North American champion who will equate that to the IC title, I guess.
Yep.
And then you can have like your cruiserweight champion just turn into the TV champion. We'll just go that route.
I can see that.
We got too many title belts.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
That gonna do it?
I think so. That's all I have for you guys today.
We're before we go, Brian, you said you're going live event in July, right?
End of July, yeah. WWE's gonna be in the area.
Up in Louisville?
Yes, sir.
You going to any, Josh?
No, I'm saving all my money for WrestleMania next year.
The answer should have been yes. I will be going.
I will see you at SummerSlam. Is what
that should say. You will see. We will see you at SummerSlam. That should have been the answer.
Indeed. That is we do rewrite history on this podcast. So whatever you got to do,
If it wasn't cross country, I'd try to make the attempt.
I'm trying to be there. Justin and some of the guys have already started making preparations for the trip. I'm trying to start putting a little money to the side so I can be there at SummerSlam, because I haven't been to, you know, Josh, me and you've been overseas for the last 4 years, so we haven't got to, you know, get over there. Yeah, and see anything. So I'll try to be at this one. I've never been to a SummerSlam, so that'll be interesting. So I'm gonna try to be in the building, Vegas.
Yeah,
for that.
Well, we just gotta keep looking forward. Though all of us are gonna be at the greatest show
next year. Yeah.
Yes, as of right now, I would definitely be there.
I've already got the hotel set.
Okay. Is it bring your father to WrestleMania weekend?
I think we're still doing that. I don't know.
I gotta see.
My dad definitely says he wants to be at WrestleMania.
It looks like it might be bring your dad to WrestleMania weekend.
Mine shows up every year with me because it's the only bonding time we ever do anymore.
Excellent. He'll be the heel turn featuring the dads.
We'll just set up the camera and let them talk.
Last week when you were saying we should do a show, I was at my dad's house. So I kind of halfway was like, oh man, it'd be nice to get him on for Father's Day and have him talk, but nah, I wasn't prepared. For one, I didn't have like, you know, my light and
everything set up.
Yeah, it would have been kind of a dark. It would have been like this. in there. So I was like, nah, let me not do this. Let me have the correct setup for next week when I get back. But yeah, man, I'm rambling right now. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. I saw a few numbers pop up and people watching while we were talking here. So thank you all if you did tune in to Working the Knee, episode number 33. We'll try to keep it going. We'll see if we need to turn the heel on Working the Knee and go back to the heel turn. But right now we're working the knee. So that's going to do it for all these gentlemen. And we'll holler at you guys in the next episode.
I'll see y'all next week at Head of the Table, episode 34.